Can me and Larry, we were slightly obsessed with doing the Ouija board. So we did the Ouija board in the house once, and we could do that live. We could do that live, right? And then Larry
did a Ouija board.
Yeah, and then.
Do you believe in this sort of stuff?
Yeah, of course I do.
Are you a bit Barry Doddsy? You're a bit ghosty.
My mum's a
ghost. Mine too.
Mine free. What's that, Mum? Move on. Right. Stop eating tuna sandwiches. Right, will do.
Your mum's a what?
She talks to dead people. But
she sees dead people.
Do you know what? I'm glad she's here because I know he's half spiritual, but not really. And you're sort of like...
No, I'm not. I don't believe in any of that shit.
But you believe there's something.
Yeah, since Everton
like
are top of the league.
When I crashed my car, you text me and said that's your ma looking over you. So you're not 100% out of it.
Give that more context. Do you mean when you survived?
Yeah. When I survived the car crash.
I think your mum made you crash your car.
Yeah. Fucking nonsense.
Your ma's pissed off at you, lad, fucking wrapping you around the M6.
That's your mum looking down upon you and she drove you into safety. What about the kid that died last week?
It's a nice thing to say, innit?
I know, it's a fucking silly
ass,
thing. Yeah. Mum was having a fag break like, oh shit, fucking Dave's dead. God, I was really fucking... I just went for a big shit in heaven that was perfectly formed. I had IBS when I was alive. You get to heaven, you shit perfectly. Thanks very much. And you can smoke.
But your voice goes a bit fucking weird.
Yeah. I used to speak like a lady, but in heaven, fucking burning, man.
So I've had a few things like with that sort of whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
Go
on.
I'll give you...
Go on, do it.
I'll give you a reading if you like.
Oh my God.
Shut the front fuck up.
I should have bought my... sorry. I'll come back. I'll come back again.
Is there no way we could do a reading now on the Have a Word Spiritual Podcast? Can we do a cold reading?
Can you do it? Could you do anything now?
Can you like Google tarot cards or something like that and use that like a random?
I need them physically here.
Oh shit!
I'll come back and I'll do you a reading.
No, do them now. Let's read the Sharpie pens. Oh, you're colourblind.
Do you have to have the cards to read them?
Sometimes not. Sometimes...
read his eyebrows.
That's freaking me out.
Turkish. Are you really...
Can you do anything right now? Is there anything you could do right now?
Well, not now you're staring at me. And sometimes I can. Sometimes I get little, like, bits and pieces.
Okay, so let me tell you a couple of things. So my mum used to go to psychics a lot, right? She liked them, and my cousin goes to them quite a bit.
Again, over there.
So a couple of years ago, I had to move into my auntie's, right? Because my dad was ill and I couldn't be there for a bit. So I lived in my auntie's, and one night I'd come back from a gig and I was sat on, like, the way our couches were laid out was like, so there's a couch here and a couch where you are. And I just got this unbelievably overwhelming feeling that my mum was sat on the arm of that couch looking at me. I couldn't see her. There was no, like, I didn't hear anything. I just felt like my mum was looking at me and she was sat there. And I can't explain it. And then my cousin went to a psychic. Now, because I know people can learn to be psychics, like Tom Binns, who does character comedy, learned to be Ian de Montfort in about fucking 3 months. And I know that you can learn it. But what I can't get my head around is like future predictions. So at the time, my cousin went to a psychic, and she got told a family member of ours who at the time was in a mental hospital. She was told, he's going to be on a roof soon, but don't worry, he'll be okay. And the next night, this person got on the roof of the mental hospital and had to be tugged out the very next day. And I can't explain that. So, do you know what I mean?
No, I can't.
And there's a couple of things my mum got told that I can't really say on here that have come true as well.
Have you got any roofers in your family?
What?
Got any roofers in your family?
Yeah, my Uncle Barney. But it wasn't him. So, come on, this is interesting stuff because
I love it.
I'm open-minded. You're a complete stop being a dickhead, but you're...
Oh, total.
Which, obviously, and there's a lot of things that I've seen a lot of weird things, and if you have to logically try to give an explanation for something. Mm-hmm. And if you can't, then you get, well, maybe that's something else.
I had drank a bottle of rum the night I thought my mum was there.
Yeah. Yeah. I sucked off Abraham Lincoln, but that was ketamine.
You as well? Fucking hell!
3 score and...
So, your mum speaks to dead people. Is she like a clairvoyant? Is she a psychic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you not want to talk about it?
Not really. I'll give you a reading. I'll do
Oh,
it
you
properly.
big read tease.
Yeah. You rees.
You don't want to talk about it. You wouldn't do the reading on the podcast.
I would do. I'd come back and do it properly.
Okay.
But
So
I'd
you
have
can,
to-
when you do the readings,
Yeah.
you feel like you can speak to what, his dead relatives or?
Yeah, sometimes it's just through the cards, and sometimes people come and have a word. Have a word! Sorry.
Mate, if it, honestly,
Does it have to be tarot cards, or can you use like playing cards and Pokemon cards?
Top trumps, pal. Top
No, but
trumps.
like-
my mum's better dead than yours.
Can't you be like, right, Pikachu's deaf, and then Bulbasaur means light, or like, can you not just assign them and then shuffle them? And
yeah, you could go in someone's purse and be like, MasterCard, American Express, Visa, debit.
I'm suspecting that you're really in debt.
Burton. Yeah, I can't. I'm just getting a feeling like your finances are fucked.
I'm feeling like Nando's owe you 2 main meals. You got fucking 3 red chilies on this, kid.
Oh my god.
So it has to be tarot cards. You can't just like use other ones and assign them things.
Not for me, no.
So where do you think people are? Where, I mean, Adam's mum was on but where is she? This is my problem with it.
Yeah.
I love dealing with the idea of it, but I want to know, honestly, when people are like, just got a feeling, watching down, and they're there, and then where are they?
My
This
mum is
my
on a
thing.
couch watching Big Brother season 1 with a vodka and Diet Coke in her hand.
What a perpetual nightmare that must be. Is that, if that's eternity, that, I mean,
Well,
that
she
is-
loved Big Brother, but then it got a bit boring after like 4 or 5
Yeah,
series.
try eternity. And she's like, God, I'm on season 1. The year's 2375.
The first one was won by a Scouser called Craig, wasn't it? He was a painter and decorator.
Oh, well, then it'd be fine for eternity. That's how Scouse
She's
people
like
are.
one of ours.
I never watched season 2. Fucking Tories. Where are people, Lou?
I don't know where they are. They're omnipresent, aren't they?
Are they all around?
Yeah.
And these people waiting to go to heaven, or
I don't know.
have they not been assigned like
I
a?
really don't know, Dan. I don't know.
This is where
I'm
I
not-
get into it. This
Yeah,
is where I
that's-
get intrigued by
yeah.
it. Because where was, when you had your crash, if Mum's looking down, where was she?
On the roof.
She was on the roof.
On the roof of the car.
The whole family's on the fucking roof.
Shit. I had this one thing. I was been gigging a lot, and then had a full-time job at the time, and then I had to, anyway, busy week, and then I was in the car and I was going to Tanya's wedding,
Yeah.
and I was knackered, and I'd finished work Friday night, M6, in the middle lane on the motorway. I fell completely asleep whilst driving, and just gone. And this just make it sound a bit weird, and I'm aware of that. I'm sounding bonkers, but my phone rang, and the screen was completely blank, and it just rang and rang around, and it woke me up. And as soon as I woke up, it stopped, and I was just going under the wheel arch of a lorry, like a foreign lorry that had no guard.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
A
and
foreign lorry.
a foreign lorry that had no.
Coming over here, killing our fucking sleeping women.
Yeah. But I was like, somebody's definitely looking after me there, because the phone's ringing, and it's got there was nothing on it. It just rang.
Yeah.
How fuming would you be if you'd have answered and like, so have you been missold PPI?
I'm like,
Thank you so
"Not
much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, did it definitely ring, or did
Oh.
you just wake up?
No, it
Was there a missed call?
Ringing and ringing, and yeah, there was a missed call, but no, there was nothing.
Oh God.
And
You
that-
see,
Have you
I
got-
haven't got an explanation for that,
Well,
No. Have you got...
but that doesn't mean ghosts and spirits exist.
No, but have you not got anything where you're like, oh, what was that? What happened there?
I
Who was
think
that?
there is nothing more fucking terrifying than the idea that the dead can watch the living. There have been, on estimate, 100 billion humans alive ever that have died.
That are all
right?
watching you wank
That's
down.
100 billion
Yeah.
dead humans, from Homo sapiens to Cleopatra to Abraham Lincoln, King Henry VIII, my mum, your mum, all watching me wank
No,
off to some
they can
horrible
only
shit.
watch you if they knew you.
That's not
That's
true.
the most made up rule I've
That's
ever
not
known.
true. Bullshit.
Henry
man.
Abraham Lincoln's like, ooh, what's it? Young scouts are doing. Your mum's going,
Henry VIII is not interested in watching you crack one out. But your ma might be.
how, like the idea that the dead can watch is fucking horrible. Like when you're like, hello everyone.
Maybe they can only watch stuff that isn't a sin.
What? How?
Maybe that's what sins are.
How sneaky
Is
Catholic
wanking
are
a
you?
sin?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a
Oh,
sinner.
it's a disgusting little
I'm
sin.
a sinner. Oh.
That honestly is one of the things that freaks me out the most. I don't even mind if there's a heaven and hell. I'll deal with the entry to that.
Oh, you're not
later
going
on.
to heaven. You're going to hell.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you are.
Oh no, I don't think so.
You are.
Oh, I've played
I
it.
am.
I've played
I
it
can't
on the
bear being
fairway.
cold. What?
I can't bear being cold. Is heaven cold?
Oh, I suspect so. But if I'm put in front of a bit of fresh air or a fire, I'm going to sit by the fire.
I love it. I tell you what about hell. It's a fucking nightmare. I'm constantly getting things stuck up my bum. But be honest, it's cleared a lot of my IBS and I don't have to pay for central heating. So eternal torture doesn't seem so bad because Eon are a bastard for the fucking heating bill.
We spoke about this in an early episode. The idea of heaven and hell doesn't make any sense because the devil is going to like the people who God doesn't like and he wouldn't punish them.
Why would he
Doesn't make
punish
any
the bad
sense,
people?
does it?
He'd
Yeah.
punish the good people, wouldn't he?
Why would he be fucking shoving pineapples up people's asses just because they pissed God off? So
He's
did
a
he?
knobhead, isn't he?
Does the devil do that?
Yeah. The devil's meant to be
pineapples.
he's meant to be an arsehole, isn't he?
The devil, if you go to hell, whatever your idea of torture is,
Yes.
they do it. That's the medieval idea, isn't it?
Do you know what?
So
I'll have
a
to do for
pineapple up
eternity?
the bum is
I'll
not
just be
for
on
everyone.
the phone
is
to
it?
Sky having to change my package. Oh my God.
Imagine if that was your hell.
It would be.
It just
It would be. I'd rather be fucking dry bummed by
What would
fucking.
yours be? Mine would be Downton Abbey on repeat.
No.
Period.
You'd
drama.
get into that.
a fucking what the same episode then?
Just try and having to cancel a subscription or like just take the HD channels off. Like the amount of fucking. Yeah, just wait a minute for us and then they'll play like a fucking. Like a song that you like. But like, you know, a song that's like an earworm that you do like, but like it gets fucking boring fucking quickly.
yeah.
Dan, what's your
Mambo number 5. Imagine just Mambo number, which is quite, you know, a little bit of Monica in my. Imagine that on repeat for 24 hours.
Well, here's the irony. One of my ideas of hell is being surrounded by Christians. So how does that fucking work? Someone's going to take an L for the team there and listen, guys, you've made it to heaven, but we've got this particularly annoying little atheist fucker who's down there in hell. Can't really be doing with groups of Christians. So every day we're going to have to send 6 or 7 of you down to hell just to piss him off. I mean, how does that work? Exactly.
Just naughty Christians.
That was so,
What's
that was
your
so
idea,
childlike.
Hal?
Naughty Christians.
My idea of hell would be watching people with no teeth gum their way through a steak. And I say that because my dad lost his teeth in lockdown and he's not been able to get them replaced. And sitting opposite him in a restaurant as he gums his way through a ribeye is one of the most horrific things I have ever witnessed in my entire life. And if I had to sit through that hour after hour, because it took him hours.
How does that even work?
How does he even order a ribeye? You're like, Dad, you've got no teeth. Get a fucking fromage frais.
You cannot challenge my dad because he will just plough on in. And he softened that meat with his gum.
Oh my God! What does he just like gullet it like a pelican?
Just soften it, just soften it, just soften it.
Oh yeah, that's my hell. That's partly my hell. Is your
And I
dad?
can't bear people
Is your dad a
sound of
Christian?
people
If you've got no teeth, shut the fuck up and have a soup.
Hey!
Ribeye soup.
No, I don't like listening to people eating at all. I've got that real...
Oh yeah.
Makes me... so that would be my...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I add to my hell list? My dad, Peter Nightingale,
Yes, hello,
early
Peter.
90s, Sunday
Yes.
dinner.
Yeah.
PN.
He used to eat his Sunday dinner. I've never heard volume come from a man who was eating with his mouth closed.
Oh. Yeah.
And
yeah.
you know, you want to go, close your mouth, and you're like, oh my God, it is closed. How the fuck is it that loud?
Have you ever eaten dinner with... can you bleep names out?
No.
Oh, okay. Have you ever eaten dinner with somebody that I will tell you afterwards? Oh, this is...
Oh, just
pointless
say
then.
it. Go on,
I
say it.
can't,
We
I
can't
can't.
bleep
I
it.
can't.
What is it? 50.
We're not. I'll forget. Go on. Who is it?
Sorry.
Just say it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what you get is...
That's such a good Alex Boardman impression.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So how many dinners have you had
I mean,
with
what's the
Freddie?
point? What's the point not saying his name if you're gonna nail it like that?
And you know my favourite word, Dan? masticating. It's just awful.
Yeah, that's going to go on that's going in my hell. Just the noisy eaters.
Yeah.
Is fucking horrific.
It's honestly just being on the phone.
Because if they're like that with their dinner, what are they like in the sack? Do you know what I mean?
And it would be, I think my hell would involve the Merseyflow Bridge just next to Runcorn as well. There's something that winds me up so massively about that bridge.
Is it about paying to go over it?
It's paying afterwards kills me. Absolutely kills me. And Jews.
Carl's just remembered he's got to pay because he drove us over.